Hi everyone, Quillafan here again. Long time no see and I really missed you. And so, just because I have a couple hours off, I thought maybe I should make a video. I really didn't plan on doing one today, so I thought about a theme for this video, and I thought maybe you're interested in kind of an update to my Oracle tarot decks and maybe even my crystals, because since the last videos to that, I've bought quite a lot of stuff, so which is a bad thing. Outside it's very stormy today and gray and cold, so it's the perfect weather to make a video. I actually do have a candle here and I do have a beautiful cup of chai latte. So it's the perfect surrounding for a nice cozy video. So what do I start with? I think I will start with my tarot collection. I honestly don't know the exact order in which I bought those decks, so I will just go with the first thing. So I did make a video on this deck once I got it, which is the Tarot Everywhere. It's a self-published deck, and I still love it. It's one of those photographs. Oh, yay! I think my brain is still sleeping right now. So it's just photographs, and the artist found, or the creator of this deck found the photographs on a website called Unsplash, I believe. And she just put them together to this very beautiful, very clear speaking, there's cat hair all over the place, very clear deck. It's very precise, it's not messing around, but it's just beautiful to look at and beautiful to work with. So I'm still in love with this deck, even after the first what is it? Euphoria? The first initial joy about getting this deck. Even after that kind of subsided a bit, I am still deeply in love with this deck. I really, really love this deck. It's a very beautiful deck. It's quite handy because it's not that big. It's the size of normal playing cards. So it's really great to take with you. So love that. The next one I got, I think, was the Tarot of the Old Path, which is this. It's very, it got a lot more depth to it than you would think just by looking at the images. I really love the images. I really love the plants and the animals that are added to the images. I have to say that I haven't worked with this deck enough to really kind of give you a review of it. So that's why I just mention it here, and I haven't done a review. I might once I really worked with it and once I read the book, because I got the book a bit later on, so I haven't even read the book yet. So it wouldn't be fair to kind of talk about this deck without having knowledge. So that's the Tarot of the Old Path. The next one I got was this beauty here. Whew, almost dropped it. Which is the Raven's Prophecy. Love it. I am highly in love with this deck. I am highly in love with the artwork. Again, I haven't had the time to really connect with this deck and to really work with it, and I haven't read the book from cover to cover, so I really have to do this before I can do a review. But I know, Lindenhardt, I heard you when you asked for a review on your channel, so I heard it, but I haven't had the time to really work with this deck, and again, I want to do that before I do a review. But I will do a review on this deck just because I love it. I trimmed it, as you can see, just by the back. I trimmed it from the back, so I didn't look at the front images, but at the back while trimming it. So I trimmed off parts of the titles, which I really don't mind. It might be like here you can see even there is not the whole number with it, and there's a letter missing. I don't mind. I might even be trimming off the whole title after some time. But I know that Kelly, for example, from the Truth and Story, she did trim the deck as well, but she did leave like the bottom part intact. So it does look equally beautiful with like, then there's here, oh my goodness, you will have a very small orange like line down here and the black at the bottom again. So it's not looking like bad if you just leave the bottom part. I like it that way. I really didn't mind. And what I want to say, just even after I haven't worked with this deck for so long, to any of those out there who are having trouble or who is having trouble with the court cards, this is a perfect deck to kind of get in touch with the overall energy of a card card. It's amazing how the card cards are put together in a very, very simple manner, but it's very clear that you just the different energies, the very starting point, the kind of practical starting point with the pages, the drive and energy and kind of rushing energy, not overthought direction, but just, or directionality, but just going forward of the knights, the kind of introspection and more, I'm missing the English word right now, but kind of the more introspective aspect of the queen, or homely aspect, kind of more, ooh, I'm so clumsy. I'm sorry. I think you know what I mean. So I really, really love this deck for this. So I think that anyone who has trouble working with the court cards might want to take a closer look at those in this deck here, just because it's brilliant. It's just brilliant. Maybe I can just find a couple to show you. I should have prepared that, right? Isn't it always this way? I'm always unprepared, especially if I haven't like planned a video at all. So let's see if I have just one suit. Like taking this one, the suit of swords. You have the page, gaining knowledge, writing. You have this, isn't it just a gorgeous image with the feather, but the feather is having a shadow of a sword. Isn't this, this is just amazing. It's the start. There hasn't been written anything with this feather yet. But the page is starting. So beautiful. Whereas you have the Knight of Swords, which is a scissors. A scissors? Which is scissors, whatever, with blood on it. So there has been some action here. And it might have been without thinking. It might have been an accident lastly. But it just, he went forward. He went on and rushed it. You have the queen, and you have this kind of, especially with this image, you have this kind of Avalon feel, like the sword from the sea. I love it. It's very introspective. It's the connection between, I love in this picture specifically, I love the connection between the sword and the water. So I love it. And you have the king who has the authority, who has the knowledge, but who doesn't have to, oh my goodness, I'm in loss of words, to take out the sword, to grasp the sword and to fight with it. He could if he needed to, but there is no need for it right now. So it's put away nicely, but in reach. So it's the kind of authority aspect, and the kind of groundedness and knowledge base with the king. So I really love just this. The cards are a major plus with this deck. I love the cards, as I might have said like 1,000 times. Okay, enough for the Raven's Prophecy, because as I said, I will do a review of it once I've worked with it a bit more. Haven't done it yet. So the last tarot deck that I added to my collection was the Greenwich Tarot. And I have actually done 2 videos on this beauty. So I will just mention it here very quickly. I love it. I love the artwork. I thought it might be too cutesy in a way, but I was proven wrong, because the artwork is quite light and it's a bit like in a children's book, but it has a lot of depth to it. It has a lot of symbolism in it, and the voice of this deck is that of either reading a fable or getting told a fable. So to me, this deck not only has its own voice now in this kind of fable style, but also its own face, because I have I've read a book as a child with a storyteller in it, and so whenever I am getting this kind of fable feel, I always kind of see the storyteller in my mind. So this deck to me not only has a voice, but it also has its own face. So I thought about giving this away initially, but I can't. Once it had its own voice and its own face, I had to keep it. So I loved that this deck proved me wrong. So beautiful deck to work with. Next stop, I think the oracle decks that I got, and it's quite a few. So I start with this one. I do have the Story World cards. I do have 2 packs actually. I do have the Story World Classic kit and the Quest and Adventures, and I created kind of my own deck with it. So these are the cards that I put out. I might actually be changing this up once I got another deck that I'm watching online, because I ordered 2 other kits. I ordered the Legends of the Sea kit and I ordered the Animals kit, but it was a huge mess, because they didn't inform me that they weren't available, that they were sold out in a way, and I already paid them, and it was a huge mess. So I deleted my order, and I am watching out for the Animals kit, because I'm just hoping for dragons. That's it. I want dragons with this specific kit. And I hope that with the Animals kit there might be a dragon. I just want a dragon. Okay, so I have those. I haven't worked with them like a lot. I have looked through them and I really love them for kind of just one card pulls. So I really like them for that. The next one I got was on my wish list for quite some time, and it's the Sacred Rebels Oracle. And I love this. I love it. It's gorgeous. It has a beautiful voice to it, and the artwork is stunning. I love the size of the cards. I love the feel of the cards. I am not a huge fan of them being so glossy, but okay, I think that's the case for quite a lot of oracle decks. So it's all right. And I adore these. Really, I do adore these. They are so stunningly beautiful. They have very deep messages to them. They speak to you on a very, very like personal level, or at least they do to me. So I love those. I love those. Gorgeous deck, and I am so happy that I finally got it. Oh, I missed one. Because like the first thing I got was this beauty, because I got it with the Tarot Everywhere. So this is the Oracle Everywhere, and I have a video out on that as well, an unboxing video of the Oracle and Tarot Everywhere. And it's the exact same style as the Tarot Everywhere. And for an Oracle deck, it has, usually Oracle decks kind of, at least to me, they're more about touching a nerve and creating a story. And they're not like very precise answers. They are just, there's a bit more to them usually. This deck is totally different. This is it's precise, and it's very down to earth and straight to the point. And it's an awesome message for an Oracle deck, just to differ from all the other decks out there. So I really love that. And the very first reading I did with it, it was a free flow or free form reading. So I haven't had a spread in mind for it. And it created such a beautiful message and such a beautiful spread. And it even told me when to stop. Like I pulled the card which says stop. So it was like perfect. It's just perfect. I love it. I love it as much as I love the Tarot Everywhere. And I am so happy that I got it. So still in love with this deck. And it's very great in giving advice, like very practical advice. So as you can see here, you work harder, it's remove distractions. So it's really clearly telling you what to do. So it differs a lot, like just in the energy, it differs a lot from the other Oracle decks I have. But it's a language and it's a voice that I really, really love for this specific Oracle deck. So if you're searching for something like that, if you're searching for a voice like that, highly recommend this deck. The last Oracle I got was the Halloween Oracle. And of course, Kelly, I blame you. But that's not a surprise, right? So I love it. There's nothing more I can say about it. I feel pretty set with my Oracle decks right now, so I don't feel like I need to buy another Oracle deck right now. Maybe the Tao Oracle is still on my wish list. To be honest, not so much for the artwork, but for the cardstock. Well, not only, but I love the I Ching aspect of it. So it's just a total new angle to look at things. So I really like that. So probably I will buy the Tao Oracle at one point. But other than that, I feel pretty set with my Oracle decks right now. And I am so happy with them. So again, I know it might sound a bit boring to you all. I love this one. I won't only... It's not a deck that I will only use for Halloween, regardless of the pumpkins and jack-o'-lanterns. It's an amazing deck. It has amazing messages. It's very precise and very clear. And it's just gorgeous. It is just gorgeous. There's nothing more to say about it. I mean, look at this. Oh, so beautiful. So that's that. Then I got I'm not unpacking it. I know Kelly has a video up on this, so I won't unpack it. I do have the Mahjong. Well, Mahjong. I don't know. Mahjong. We say in German, we say Mahjong. So I have this beautiful deck here. Haven't had the time to thoroughly work with it. I have played around with it for just a bit. Like it. Right now it's not my favorite thing, so I don't feel that much drawn to it. So, but I believe its time will come. I'm happy I have it, so its time will come. Oh, I missed an oracle deck. Because I do have the Tarot in Thyme oracle as well. Upside down. And I just got this. I haven't worked with it that much. I know I'm sounding like I'm really saying things again and again, but it's just I don't have the time right now. I'm so my days should have more hours to them. So I just don't have the time right now to work with the decks on a very deep basis. But I will. The times will change again, and then I will have the time. And I can take the time. So I got this, and I am absolutely in love, as I was just from the very beginning, with these images here. And that's probably the with the cards I will use. I don't think that I will include those cards. I might include the holy cow. Total blackout. Elemental. I might include the elemental cards, which are these. At one point, or I'm thinking about just leaving those 8 cards to themselves and kind of work with this and just pull one more card from this deck. So not like shuffling them all together, but just do a spread with these cards and then just add, shuffle these 8 cards and just add one. I'm not quite sure yet. I have to say I was a bit bummed when I found out that very shortly after I purchased this deck and it was sold out, the artist decided to sell another run, which I wasn't bummed about. I loved that she decided to do another run because it is a gorgeous deck and it deserves to be used. And but she added 4 more cards to them for the same price. And if I want to kind of add these 4 cards to this deck as well, then I have to pay about $9 plus shipping. So I was a bit bummed out about that, I have to admit. But nevertheless, the deck and the art is gorgeous and I will use it. It has a very Lenormand feel to it. And I love the death. I love this death card. I mean, look at it. It totally reminds me of the deck of the Bastard. Gorgeous. Oh, by the way, did I already have the deck of the Bastard in the last video of my decks collection? Probably not. I should include this as well. Or I just talk of it here. So I have the deck of the Bastard as well. And it's in the drawer. So I'm not gonna go and get it right now. And I have a video up on it. Oh my goodness. It was so stormy and gray and now the sun is coming out. Which is kind of destroying my lighting. I won't complain, don't worry. Okay, so that's Tarot in Thyme. Really like it. Really like I said, the death card. I love the tree. I love the wolf. I don't know if I can find it now. I love the bear. Here's the wolf. I love the wolf. So I love that the rock and the crystal, I believe it was the crystal. Yes, the rock and the crystal is the same image. So it's all about kind of about the perspective. So I really love that. So there's a lot you can do with this deck. I love smoke. I love the cat. I love the crow. So I just love it. I love the art. And so again, I love it. Just 3 more And I really don't know if I should include the crystals, even though they're not that much, but or that many. But I'm already at 25 minutes now. Okay, I do. I did add a couple of Lenormand and Kipper cards to my collection. So this is my handmade Lenormand deck. I do have a video up on this. So it's just black and white image pictures that I found like inspirations for on the internet, and I drew them by hand. Still love it. I just love it. It's like, it's my baby. So it has a very prominent part in my heart, obviously. Then I have the Samhain Vintage Oracle, Samhain Vintage Lenormand, I believe it's called. I don't know. It's by Tarot by 7, I think. I will put the names and the links in the description box below, because my brain's totally gone today. It's a beautiful little mini Lenormand, going like perfectly with my Deck of the Bastard. Love it. So if I would do like 3 voice readings, I'd know with what decks to combine this one here. And so it's beautiful, it's gorgeous, it's my first mini. I love it. Beautiful little Lenormand. And then I do have the mystical Kipper cards, which I got by Kaleidoscope Tarot. And it's the German version, so she, by mistake, bought the German version of it. And I mean, I was quite happy she did, because now I do have Kipper cards. It's a bit like with with Lenormand. It took some time for me to kind of get accustomed to Lenormand and to kind of find my interest in Lenormand. And it took some time with the Kipper cards as well, although the system is totally like similar to Lenormand, and it's not like difficult to swap to this style. I haven't used them like a whole lot, but I really like the voice. It's similarly clear as the as just typical Lenormand readings are. So really like it, like the images, and I'm really happy I got it. So that's it for decks. I believe you should be able to see this mess to my left side right now. Oh my goodness, I have to clean this up later on. I don't want to. Okay, one more thing, and I think I might split up the crystals into a different video, because I'm already almost at half an hour now. So I got these just 2 days ago, I believe, 3 days ago, I don't know. I got these in the mail, and these are the Stone Oracles by Kelly. And isn't this just, oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. And I love its voice. It has a sense of humor to it, which is very unique. And I love if a deck, or in this case, Oracle Stones, have this kind of like own voice of humor. And because, like, for example, one of the first questions I asked this oracle was how I should work with it. And what I meant by it was like, what will the relationship be like? What do we gain from each other? Things like that. What I got was, okay, you should be rested and you should be balanced. So it did answer my question like very precisely, and I kind of found out that I really do have to think about how to kind of verbalize my questions, how to put or how to phrase my questions, because it will answer them like precisely. Always with this kind of twinkle in the eye, always kind of with a sense of humor, but it will answer them very precisely, which I really, really love. So this is the last addition to my collection. I will do the crystals in a separate video, which will be a very short one then, but I don't want to have you to watch for longer than half an hour now. All right, so have a gorgeous Sunday wherever you are. Have a great start of the week on Monday, and just have a beautiful day. Till next time, bye.